Well, it's Sunday, just after 12, and before I get the bike out, I thought I'd check on progress of how that No More Nails has set, if it has. I'm not sure if it dries rock hard, or if it's cheap stuff. Does it stay squishy? I prefer it squishy because I could press it down. And I was going to put a layer of black silicone on. I've got some silicone, $2.99. That wasn't tightened up very well. But I thought I shouldn't really be adding any more layers to it. So I've got some black spray paint out. Oh dear. There's an epidemic of colds at work, and I've sort of got over mine, but I'm left still sniffing a bit. Oh, where's the third one? 1, 2. Oh, but the supervisor had to go home on Thursday, and he's in a bad way. Viral throat infection. That's what my cat had to be put to sleep, Tommy. Talking of which, I'd got my magnet last time, didn't I? Yeah, a funny smell when I come downstairs, and I've had a look round with the torch, and there's 2 lots of bloody piss. That little bloody tomcat Bobby. Dirty little sod. A lad at work said, I don't like cats, they're vermin, they just pee everywhere. I said, to the heck. And I'm beginning to think he's right, even though he's been neutered, he still bloody piddles. Little dirty sod. What can you do? Buy Febreze and try and mash the bloody pong. Doesn't smell as bad as proper tomcat pee, but it's just not nice. Buy him dreamies, spoil him to death, and he rewards me by piddling everywhere. Yeah, it's slightly squishy. Good. Press it down a bit. Yeah, back's been running alright all week. What's that? Well. Is it oily? Bit of oil on. Paint won't stick if it's oily, but my cloth. Yeah, I'm not going to silicone it. Like I said, I don't want another layer on because it's going to block. Another layer on there might block this up. You know what I mean? It's on a little ledge, so there's a 20mm gap, but paint will do. Just to cover up the bodge, basically, because it was a bodge job, wasn't it? Worried about spray getting on my tank. Messing about. I know this isn't necessary, but I thought if I ever trade it in, I don't want people to think what's been going on here. And paint things won't ignite, will they? I've just been watching Shed and Buried for once. It were quite good. Bit hit and miss, it's that Henry Cole thing. You know, sometimes he's faffing around with tractors or naked old cars like a Morris Minor last week. But they're all about bikes this week. The first one I watched, when I woke up I put the telly on, you know. Somebody said, "Oh, have you peed in bed? You're quite early this Sunday," last Sunday. And no, I've got a very physical job, so I'm just knackered. So when I wake up, I put the telly on and relax for an hour or two. And then see about getting the bike out. I'm just tired all the time. In fact, I'm going for a blood test on December 6th. I booked a day off to see if I've got diabetes too, because that's one of the symptoms, that itching. I've just been scratching my legs till they bleed, although I think that's my varicose veins. So itching is a symptom, and the other one, just feeling knackered all the time. A little fella at work's just been diagnosed, and he's slightly overweight. Not that I think I'm overweight, but we'll see, won't we? And also today I'm going to Darwin to do a reconnaissance mission to see where the health centre is, because I have to go for a ultrasound scan. I've noticed a little lump on my left titty, and it feels like it's got slightly bigger. And because I've had cancer before, mouth cancer when I was 6, I'm in the at-risk group, although getting more and more common, isn't it? So I thought I'd get it checked out. Not painful or anything, it's just a concern, isn't it? What up on that black paint then? Oh, back on here. I knew it wouldn't take properly with being a bit oily. Plus I didn't shake this up very much. It's been in a shelf in the cupboard for about 2 years. That'll do. I was going to change them rusty bolts. I've got some shiny steel ones, but it's only a surface rust. Oh, it's coming off, isn't it? I don't need to tighten it up until next spring. I could squirt some of that with that ACF 50. I squirted the front pinch bolts last weekend and they're still rust free, so it does work. It is a rust inhibitor. So we'll go with it. I should clean them up and then spray it, but like I said, it's just a winter bodge in it, this stuff. Bodge it on till next springtime. Right. Oh yeah, that Henry Cole and Shed and Buried, he was at the Craven garage, which is in North Yorkshire somewhere, an old chap with a bike museum. Very impressive array. But the first one, the first Shed and Buried, was just a rich old farmer with barns and barns full of classic British bikes and classic Japanese, all either fully restored or some in the middle of being restored. Where do you get the money from? Some classic cars as well. He had a Bugatti, an old Bugatti. Bloody hell. I often wonder that. There's a vlogger on YouTube at the moment. Just bought 2 very expensive cameras, yet he doesn't seem to have a job. He's either got rich parents or a secret income. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? Maybe he's like me, due to come into some pension money. Anyway, there we are. Bodge. Another bodge. No more nails last week. Spray with pen shop black spray paints this week. Right, I'll leave it off until I should have a brew before I set off. No, I'll get my jacket on. I forgot, didn't I? Twerp. Yeah, like I said last week, I was gonna check the extender on 12mm, 11, 12. I was gonna check the thickness of the pads, like we should do every couple of months or so. And I've been putting it off. I thought, well, it's just, well, just time this, see how long it takes. It's just a couple of minutes each side. So, and the reason I'm doing this, last year, if you've seen that video, my back brake was making a weird scraping noise, and like a tit, I didn't do anything about it, didn't even check. And then I noticed all the back disc was all scored. And the reason was, it was down to the bare bloody metal. Oh, you got so bad. Yeah, that's unusual. This side is about 5mm, and the other side is about 3mm. That's one I got off the scrap bag after my other one seized up. Oh, bugger, closed up, and don't press your lever while you're fiddling with these. Although you can easily nudge them back. Easy. Like I said, even if you do touch your lever, which you're not meant to, it's only a quick faff to put them back. I'm getting my hands dirty now. Check the other side, and you can see the back ones quite easily. No need to check. Oh dear. No need to check them off. I just had a big gulp of water. We don't drink enough water, do we? I know I should torque them up, but I can guess after 35 years of faffing and fettling. Oops. Right. Let's have a close up look. I've actually ordered some new glasses. I thought I can't keep pulling it off. Yeah, a fair bit left on them because I changed them in late summer, I think it was. Oh, I've got my knees wet now. It's dry under here, but wet on the garden path. And you see, I get tired puffing and panting doing minor little jobs like this. It's old age, isn't it? Old age creeping up on me. Got my hands dirty, like I said, but I've got that pink stuff. It's actually a scouring powder for pots and pans, but it works marvellous on hands. Just have to make sure there's nothing in that can damage skin. Oh, plenty. I wonder why that other one was. Did I replace them all at the same time? I think I found 2 pairs on eBay. Going cheap. But yeah, they should last all winter. Oops. Oh, that went on easier. So, like I said, it's always worth checking, and don't rely on just guesswork or just shine a torch on you. Better just whipping them off like I've just done. Because it's, like I said, 2 minutes each side, and One less thing to worry about. I should have replaced that rear disc, I'll show you in a minute of how badly it was scored, because there's still a nasty lump on it. But like I said, when I get this money, if I get the money, I'm not going to do any extravagant spending until I get that pension money on my birthday in March. You never know if it's all bullshit, do you? Bullshit alert. Ooh. Disturb the cat's water now. I'll do it here because otherwise I'll be getting me knees wet again. Rubber washer. Yeah, they put a disc on at a shop I won't mention, where they bust up with because they messed my bloody brakes up. They actually ripped a rubber boot which goes there because they put it in the wrong place, didn't they? Twerps. But on the job sheet it said CB500 disc, which fits. Well, it might fit, but it was a little thin, skinny thing. Yeah, there's still a lump there. But it was my fault it went down to the bare metal because I didn't do this, I didn't do a check. I'll squirt some of that ACF on the rear bolts as well. I know what that washer's from because when I took the fairing off to check the plugs, a nut was rubbing against the headlight bracket, and I thought I'll bend it up like that, and in the gap slip one of them, but it was so tight I couldn't get it in properly. Pardon. So I just left it. It's not actually doing any damage. I just thought, a rubber cushion. It'll cushion the buffeting because that makes a click as the nut rubs against the aluminium, which I'm not happy about. So a thinner wash, I'll faff around with that in summer as well. Not vital, is it? Right, that's enough faffing. I'll now get the bike out, check out where the health centre is. I just looked on a map, and it's always better to double check because a taxi will cost about bloody £15. Well, it was a decent parking with not very much charge. I'll go on my bike because I intend going to work after kind of another day off. Right. All this faffing about. Right, that's all for now. Just dropped my helmet in backyard. It landed on the AstroTurf stuff, but it just said no card, and when I looked it dislodged a bloody SD card. Try not to drop your helmet. My visor was steaming up. I got that last year. Bob Heath visor anti-fog spray. It works very well. In fact, my glasses are steaming up now. It's just a very light oil, that's all it is. Don't rub it all off, just smooth it out. No mist. That's really good stuff. I've been using that for 30 odd years. It used to be in a white container. And it used to be pressurised, now it's just a squirty one. A bit safer when it's not under pressure. Talking of Cole, Henry Cole, he keeps on about SPQR, small profit quick return. And it says that on this Roman bottle opener. I found it at Ribchester. From the reign of Julius Tetley, and you see, brass bottle opener, SPQR. You see. What else? Oh yeah, that pink stuff. This is the stuff. Star Drops pink stuff from the pound shop. Gets your hand, look at my hands now, spotless. Better than Suave Friga that, and it doesn't damage your hands. And it's for pans and stuff. I put my orange jacket on, and you see, I haven't worn it for ages. I thought, well, we might as well wear it. We've got our Christmas decorations up already. One solitary Santa. I'm going this way for a reason, because last night was Accrington Bike Club's annual pre-Christmas bash. It's actually Cogheads, which is one of the 3 Accrington Bike Clubs, and it was at Accrington Stanley this time. I went 2 years ago and it's at a working men's club called a Popular Club in the middle of Accrington, so I went on a mini pub crawl before going in, and then went, a good do, although I missed a spud pie supper rather annoyingly. I watched in a band and I could smell the spud pie supper. I thought I'd watch the band for another few songs. They were doing all the covers of Status Quo and Motörhead and Queen and stuff. And I went to the bar, and spud pie, oh, it's all gone, love. I said, you what? It's all gone 5 minutes ago. I said, all gone? Was it just one dish or something? I paid £5. Well, you should have come early. I said, well, I smelt it 10 minutes ago. Yeah, that's when we started serving. I said, a spud pie supper doesn't sell out in 10 minutes. Bloody hell. So I was starving, and the do went on till 1:30, so of course all the takeaways were shut. I fancied a nice curry. So a curry house round the corner on Warner Street, but no, that closed about 12:30. So I was starving, so I thought I was to go to this year's do on my borrowed money, and I thought, no. Yes, I stole then. Still this side. Now the football ground is there, but the sign is just up here, I think. Accrington Stanley FC, so is this the Wham club part of it, where the do was last night. Oh, there were a few pavement pizzas outside. Oh, there we are, Wham. So, is that the clubhouse? Yeah, Wham. I wonder if any bikes here yesterday. Is that it, that little clubhouse? Is that it, or is there more to it? Or is that it? Oh, bye, yeah. Oh, and marquee as well, unless that's just for the football. Accrington Stanley, who are they? Oh, the practice game on. I said before, I have no interest whatsoever in football, and never had. Even when World Cup was on. A lot of bikers don't, do they? I think we'd rather be out on their bikes and kicking balls about, or sat watching a football match. It's at a dead end. Yes, it is. Let's go back the other bloody way. That would be open on match days, wouldn't it? So, the booze up last night would have been Booker Pies, Booker Pies. Would have been in this little clubhouse here. That Popular Club were quite big, it must be about 60 feet by 40. So how big this is, I don't know. Why Wham? What's Wham? It's a registered trademark, so it must mean something. What, they're building a bigger clubhouse. Oh well, so it said new venue and that's where it was. Looks like it's going to pour it down, doesn't it? I better get where I'm going. Like I said, I want to check out. I'll go on the motorway, I think. Check out whereabouts this health centre is. I'm going for my ultrasound scan. See about my little lump. And I afraid, like a twerp, I've not charged the bloody battery up, have I? And it's just pinged out.
Oh, Mr. Fool, what can I do? I've got the Chinese takeaway, laundry blues.
So I'll have to knock it off. Sorry. Well, this is where the health centre is. There's a big metal Spitfire there. What the hell is that? Italian air stood on the top. Big Spitfire. What's all that about? Well, it's car parking, so I'll come on my bike if it's not. Nip into here, Dunelm Mill, because there's a hairy furry rug I want for front of the fire. I looked online, but they're all in bloody China. Delivery after the new year. Still recording. In Dunelm, got a cheap rug and a cheap cat bed that was £7. It's actually a teddy throw, but it's for the cats. Bloody alarm went off and our fella checked it. No, there's nothing in. Bloody bleeping away. How embarrassing.